and we are having this Java Tribes World Championship, and we are having this PlayMining TV Day 2. So currently, we provide important game, namely Java Tribes, and now we are having the World Championship. So the past champions are taking part in this championship. It's like an esports battle game in a global scale. Now, in the yesterday, we took a look at the first half of the preliminary round. So this time, we will take a look at the rest of the half of the preliminary week. And we are welcoming the guest and the very well-known Java Tribes commentator, Hiro Esuji-san from Singapore.
Woohoo!
Well, no, thank you very much for the compliments.
I'm sure everybody knows you in the Java Tribes.
It's a pleasure to come back again, although it was just 24 hours away, but I also was excited to come back. And we still have 6 more matches to look for. Let's see how they play for this the second half. Thank you.
Thank you. And today we also have Olivia-san.
Yep. Hello. It was really fun yesterday watching the first half of the qualification game. And, I'm not that a gamer, but it was really fun to listen to all the explanation from Hiro-san. So I think that what helped me a lot to be more to get fun to watch the match. So I hope I can help you guys with translating in Indonesian today.
Yeah, I feel every week the Olivia-san fans is increasing every week.
Yeah, I learned a lot, about the job drivers also.
Great. And sometimes Kozo-san comes in and
okay.
Hey, rock and roll.
Kozo-san is saying hello from Nogizaka in Japan.
Oh, Nogizaka, so nice. Not been there for a while.
Okay. So this is the overall schedule. So we are having consecutive 3 days PlayMining TV special. So yesterday we took a look at the first half of the preliminary week. So this time we will take a look at the second half of the preliminary week with insightful analysis and commentary from Hiro Esuji-san. And tomorrow we will take a look at the final tournament from the semifinal and the grand final.
Right.
So the championship is since January we have had a total of 8 championships, and a lot of people took part in it. And the monthly champion. Among the monthly champion, we selected 8 participants, and the past winners are taking part in the tournament right now. And the preliminary week, we provide 2 bracket, group red and group blue, and there's 2 participants with the best scores from each bracket will take part in the final tournament. And we had a draw of the match, and for today, I think we will take a look at 7th game to 12th game. So Malcolm versus Akari-san, Neonu-san versus Rakvia-san, Haseo-san versus Shinke-san, Ajifrai-san versus Kanemori-san, and Malcolm versus Shinke-san, and Neonu-san versus Kanemori-san. It seems that all matches are very competitive and very high level. And the prize money for the champion is 5 million. I mean, it's the equivalent.
Wow.
Imagine how many NFTs you can buy with this. Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yes, we can purchase housing and property in some countries with this amount, and this is really great. When you play games, you can get money. It's really rewarding system, I think. Then should we take a look at the entry video clip? これエントリー動画今日は見ますか？今日はスキップしますか？スタッフさんコードさんどっちがいい？
見ましょう。
はい。
これはやっぱり何度でもね見たいやつです。
はい。
Let's take a look at the introduction video of each participant and contestant. ではお願いします。
Oh, you guys did very well yesterday.
Dream big aim for the championship.
You also
Bet
used
on
very
one chance.
Let's see if we can do well in the first session.
It will, and I win.
Rakia-san. Mysterious touch again.
NFT layer is down.
これ王様がね、ゴールイン、see how he play against Paco.
Just bet me is out anyone.
ちょっとね、悔しかったんですけど、そうなんです。Let's see how he play against the other opponent.
I'm gonna win with a cat punch.
And if completed, very nice. Imo.
Saya mungkin lemah, tapi saya tidak akan kalah.
コメントで長谷川さんをこれ、長谷川さんをhow he play against.
I will win for Olivia, but I have 500.
Face that every day.
Thank you very much for serious
No.
actually statement for each player. Thank you. So if you purchase players NFT and if that participants wins the tournament, then there will be rewards. はい、優勝した NFT、優勝した人の NFT を購入し、投票した人のみアミュレットのプレゼントがあります。これ一応オリビアさんフォローアップ。
Oke, jadi kita ada program di mana kalau teman-teman membeli NFT dari peserta balapan ini dan mensuggest siapa yang bakal menang, nanti yang tepat kita akan kasih hadiah. Hai.
So currently, a lot of people are supporting Shinkai-san because 83 people purchased Shinkai-san's NFT, and Ajifurai-san and Yonu-san are also popular. Following Shinkai-san, like 17 people are supporting Ajifurai-san, 14 people are supporting Neonu-san, and other participants are Rakuya-san, Akaroi-san, Kanemori-san, Haseo-san, and Mao-kun are almost similar popularity and support. So let's take a look at some of the comments. I think I picked up comment last night, so I will just summarize it. Some people purchased Neonu-san's NFT just because cat is cute.
Cute.
But I can agree. それは気持ちがわかります。I cannot agree more than he does. Yep. So cute.
可愛いですよね。
Wands, the magic wand is so good. The cat's hands.
This one.
Yep.
And some people are supporting Mao-kun because Mao-kun is the only non-Japanese contestant in this tournament representing Indonesia. So it seems that a lot of Indonesian people are rooting for Mao-kun. And also, it's interestingly, Haseo-san was giving a message to himself. Like a lot of messages to Haseo-san are from Haseo-san. So this is very interesting. And also, so today, this is the menu for today. So Hiro-san, do you have any specific round that you are paying attention to among this?
Yes, so I must say all the matches I'm looking forward, but since this is the day 2, if you guys watched yesterday's match, we all know how at least the finalists play. So the match 9, Haseo-san, Uncle Haseo, and the King Shinkai. So let's see how this will respond. That's the match to watch. Yeah. All the others, let's see how. And I just looked back yesterday's match, and Kanemori-san, you remember the first turn? She just have to kind of do the normal attacks. I assume it was because she ran out of time because it was her first match at the first turn. So 20-second run out. So I'm hoping that she will just as naturally as a time ruler. I'm hoping she will manage time and play well for that. Yeah.
Oh yes. So Anton Adorados, I think the final is going to be Shinkai-san versus Ajifurai.
So that's for tomorrow.
That's for tomorrow?
The knockout stage, the final will be tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but in the last match, we were so hyped up with the Ajifurai-san's match. Just like Hiro-san was screaming because he used the buff, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, the passive.
The passive, yeah. He has the fastest amulet, so I'm looking forward for his turn.
Yes, definitely. That's going to be also an exciting one. Yeah.
Okay, then let's take a look at the first match between Mao-kun versus Akari-san. So, Hiro-san, do you have any
Yes.
this?
So sure. We've gone through last night. So the decks. So basically, Mao-kun, I will predict it will be more or less the same. And now Akari-san, I think his Ryokan Waitress is very strong. And as he have demonstrated yesterday, that he has a variety of skills: barrier, budget, decrease, increase, random 3 attacks. So I'm trying to see if Mao-kun can counter attack in a way that he will take advantage over the types of amulets. Like the poison is stronger too. Maybe easier to say that Ryokan Waitress is a nature, the green type. So he has the real estate appraiser, which is red, the fire type. They have advantage. So I'm trying to see if Mao-kun can structure the deck advantage to him. Yeah.
Oke, jadi pertama kita akan ada pertarungan dari Mao-kun dan Akari-san. Seperti kemarin, itu Akari-san kita bisa lihat mempunyai berbagai skill, amulet yang berbagai skill. Nah, di sini nanti kita mungkin bisa cek apakah Mao-kun bisa counter attack untuk Akari-san dan pintar-pintar menggunakan cocokan amuletnya untuk mengalahkan Akari-san. Hai.
結果はどうなるんでしょうね。hasil apa?
Hasilnya, hasil sang.
Result hasil.
Yes.
So for viewers, leave comments. Who do you think will be Mao-kun versus Akari-san?
Who's rooting for Mao-kun? Where is Indonesian today?
Yeah. じゃあ見ていきましょう。So let's take a look at the action round. Thank you.
Saya mungkin lemah, tapi saya tidak akan kalah. 俺は負けないんですけど、俺はこのイベントにはね、出番じゃないんだ。
Why you say that?
めちゃくちゃ面白い。
真央君と戦えて嬉しいです。お互いベストを尽くしていい試合になるといいなって思ってます。楽しんでいきます。
でも個性強すぎる。
ねえ。coming up.
Great personality. So turn one, what will be the first?
Oh!
So, これはソフト taking a look at the Mao-kun, the pro shogi player and craft fisherman and a real estate appraiser, and for Akari-san, craft fisherman, pro shogi player and a TV station staff. So also, how do you predict on Hiro-san? How do you predict this is going to be?
It's all epics 3 stars, so I'm sure that both of them has the level 50.
Yeah.
So it will somewhat depend on the how many NFTs that they bought for each amulet. For based on my information, Akari-san completed, so probably he has a bit advantage on that.
Mao-kun is very humble in the introduction video, but I think this is going to be a really competitive match. じゃあ続き見ていきましょうか。Continue.
Ooh, random 3 to the same person. Oh.
Okay, thanks. So how do you analyze this situation? I think Akari-san now has a bit advantages.
Yeah, I think it's luckily he was able to first finish the real estate appraisers first. That's the advantage. So I think Akari-san played advantage play well. Yeah. So it's good also though that TV station stuff survived the first turn with that limit hit the HP, but it will allow Akari-san to also take advantage over to Pro Shogi with the TV station stuff. So Akari-san's yellow one, the TV station stuff, has advantage to Mao-kun's Pro Shogi, which is poison. And for Akari-san's crab fisherman also had advantage to real estate appraiser, which is the fire. So that made it, and its HP is like that. So it could having an advantage for Mao-kun, but turn out lucky enough, Akari-san has 3 amulets left.
Okay. So even though Mao-kun is not in a desperate position and Akari-san has an advantage, let's see how this will turn out to be. So please continue the video. じゃあビデオもう一回見て。
Probably he bring the astronaut and the kung fu, right? Yeah. Oh no, flower designer and the the astronaut. Yeah. Okay. So he still have one more left. Yeah.
Oh yeah, astronaut can appears. Okay. Let's go.
So that's where the advantage. Yeah. Yeah. So that's.
Wow. So TV station staff did really great damage to defeat both Pro Shogun player and astronaut, right?
Yes, yeah, he has a skill to have multiple attacks that allowed him. So again, Akari-san also took today. It seems that he's playing more like advantage play. So wherever he has advantage on the types, he has managed. As Haseo-san mentioned, Uncle Haseo mentioned yesterday, that Akari-san, clever guy, has managed to predict or at least pick the right skill for to defeat Mao-kun's amulets.
True. With the right skill, right? Always make the best decision to pick the most important skill among this. So this is 絶対ですね. But let's see how this will proceed. じゃあ、let's continue.
これは負けない。来るか。クンフ。
Master, right?
Master.
マスターと、あと、可愛いやつ、何でしたっけ？
旅館ウェイトです。中井さん。
中井さんです。旅館ウェイトです。来ましたね。
足りるね。いけます。
はい。
これは、旅館ウェイトレスが中国憲法道場主を倒すという世にも珍しい職業体験。
そうですね。
そんなことはこの世に存在するのでしょうかという、いいですね。旅館の、ね、女の人が報道上で殴るっていう。It's really interesting to see 旅館 waitress as an occupation defeated Confucian master. Thanks, Akari-san.
That's Joblo's world, huh?
Yeah, just the world.
Job Strike's world, yeah.
So, what's your take from this match, Hero SGs? But do we have like interview afterward, right? So let's take a look at it.
Yeah. Let's see it.
いけます。
明るいすげえな。俺は負けちゃったけど楽しいよ。ほんと。頑張って明るい。You will be champion.
真央くん結構相性悪かったんで、ヒヤヒヤしたんですけど、うまく運よくランダムもねいい感じに当たってくれたんで勝てました。よかったです。対戦ありがとうございました。ありがとうございます。失礼します。
Great. Got a heartwarming message.
Yeah, heartwarming. Yeah, thanks both players. I think the random attack from Akari-san were very successful. It was very fortunate for Akari-san.
Yes.
An advantage. So
that's the scary part of random 3 attacks, because you see yesterday, you remember the Buster Blade hit 3 to various Inca Singer.
Yeah, barrier Inca Singer.
Yeah, and it just turned out for this time, when you consistently attack the same person, then it just give you advantage, and that there was advantage over the types. 属性有利のね、ところに思いっきしバリア、ランダムが入っていくと、もう手つけられないんですよね。確実にいけると。で、加えて、このランダムのそのいいところであり悪いところで、やっぱ一人、ネオニューさんみたく3人揃えていくと、誰かが当ててやっつけんだろうみたいなのもあるんですけども、今回みたく当てるところでいくと、昨日の金森さん、ラクヤさんのところでブラスターブレード満を持して入れたランダム3攻撃がバリアに当たっちゃうなんてね、こともあるわけですけど、これをうまくそこも含めて、試合の流れが明るいさんのところに傾いたということだと思います。
Di pertarungan tadi itu kita bisa lihat secara keseluruhan amulet Akaruisan dan atributnya itu sangat cocok buat ngalahin Maokun, dan juga kita bisa lihat untuk terakhirnya attack dari Ryokan Waitress ke Master Jin Kung Fu itu di mana poinnya pertarungannya selesai. Hai.
So do you have Ryokan in Indonesia?
No, because Ryokan have a hot spring, right?
I don't know, but I don't know the definition of Ryokan. It's like traditional operated by the individual owner as a small business?
Okay. I don't really think there are, because we usually just use hotel, not traditional hotel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to visit Bali, Olivia-san's hometown someday.
I will guide you, of course.
Okay.
Next round is Neonyu-san versus Rakuya-san. So, Hiro-san, can you give us any insight and analysis about this?
Okay, sure. So Neonyu-san, he has this, he's like his deck. So I don't think he will change. This is like, it's my deck. That's how he will do it. So again, Manga Astronaut is one of the fastest, and Popstar with a budget and quite unique. So he has it. Rakuya-san, he was also a surprise for me yesterday, but he have variety of amulets focused on barriers. So either it's a passive barrier, it's a skill of a barrier for 2 turns, but he's like a barrier master somewhat. He has all the amulets. So aromatherapist, epic, blue water type. Let's see how he will use it. But my prediction is the types comparison. Neonyu-san have a better advantage because of the thunder and nature type he has against the Rakuya-san's poison and water.
Right. Thank you. And by the way, Enka Singer is my favorite Joblo because the character design is same as Maichingu Machiko sensei. Maybe you don't know, but very old Japanese IP content. So I hope people will love the ways in which these legendary Joblord illustrated by famous Japanese artists will play out in the game.
Match ke-8 kita bisa lihat decknya dari Neonyu-san itu seperti, mungkin diprediksikan seperti kemarin, dan mempunyai berbagai macam atribut. Dan kita bisa lihat Neonyu-san punya banyak amulet dari Thunder sama Nature, di mana tidak terlalu unggul untuk amulet dari Rakuya-san yang Poison sama Water. Hai.
Okay, so for viewers, who do you think will be the winner, Rakuya-san or Neonyu-san? Please leave us comments. So let's take a look at the actual round. じゃあビデオ見ていきましょう。そのインタビューを
I'm gonna win with the cat pants. ラクヤさんとの対戦前です。ラクヤさんとは、おそらく2月の PVP 以来、本格的に対戦っていうのをしてこなくてですね、お互いに、戦略だとか、キャラの育成だとかを進めて、今回すごく久々に対戦するというような状況です。お互いにおそらくその情報量としてはなかなか少ない範囲で戦略を練る必要があるので、そこが大きな見どころになるかなというふうに楽しみにしてます。頑張ります。
NFT lawyer install。
ネオネオさんとの試合ですけども、ネオネオさんも強敵ですので、もう実力者ですので、もう胸を借りるつもりでですね、第3戦、しっかり戦って頑張って、ちょっとなんか見せどころ作れたなと思ってます。頑張ります。
謙虚ですね。最初のどうなってるんでしょう。What will be the first hand?
日本流さん、漫画家、アストロノ、ポップさん、ラクヤさん、エンカー、プライムミニスター、バリア、アロマ。
Oh,
okay. So it's a barrier and advantage type. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So which will go first? Is it Neonyu-san?
Neonyu-san, right?
Neonyu-san has replaced the astronaut from a riot police because of the types. Because I think he in his memory he remembered because by the way, the players finalists have not seen all these matches before, right? Amitsu-san. So it's all there. They did it in the same day, so they do it from their memory. But so Neonyu-san replaced astronaut for riot police to take advantage for the poison type of Rakuya-san. And Rakuya-san again, he's expecting a passive barrier from aircraft pilot, And then the two best amulets for him is the Enka Singer and the Prime Minister. So he have the two best decks plus the one chance from a barrier, passive barrier from an aircraft pilot.
Oh, I see. The perfect, I think perfect analysis. Yeah, I understand what's going on here. Thank you. じゃあ続き。
お、来たーバリア来たー
来ましたね。バリア activated。
あー、死んじゃったか
ー。いいですね、バジェット攻撃。
これは、皆さん完璧ですね。バリアをもろともしない。Okay, so obviously it's ideal, but what he did in the end is he also decreased the budget using the Popstar.
Okay.
So you can see here Rakuya-san's budget. Although he only played, he did not fully use 3 skills. His budget is already 130. Less than Neonyu-san, he used all his skills, but 250.
Oh, I see. So the I think Popstar did a great job. Right?
So random 3 attacks by manga artist and Royal Police. And for again, the Royal Police's attack just goes straight down to eliminate Prime Minister because they have type advantage. Thunder is stronger than poison, right? So the 2 hits just come right there. So with the advantage on the types, 2 hit is enough to take down the level 50, the legendary amulet.
Yeah.
And even before, manga artist, also the first shot, manga artist also hit hard on the water type Enka Singer. It's the same.
Yeah. I see.
So all the randoms, I think he's a random attack master, but Leonyu-san's random master, the attack just went to wherever he wanted it. So barrier 1 attack wasn't really an issue for him. And budget attack.
Oh my god, that was, I think, perfect first move for Neonyu-san. I think even though the aircraft was barriered, but still Neonyu-san managed to give the sufficient damage to annihilate. And moreover, budget damage was also given. I think that was the perfect first move for Neonyu-san.
Jadi untuk langkah pertama, nggak cuma menggunakan skill dari polisi Riot dan manga secara random, tapi juga menggunakan Popstar untuk menghapus budget dari Rakuya-san. Hai.
So now, even in the second turn, typically Rakuya-san still have 3 amulets, but because of the low budget, he can only solicit 1 amulet.
Oh my god, budget and reduction strategy comes into play here. Okay, let's go.
Yep. And knockout.
Knockout.
よし。
やっぱり強い。乾杯だ。
So here, what happened is that no budget and still a second turn. So even he had 2 amulets outside of his deck, he cannot solicit. So this is, I don't know if the knockout is the right definition, but now we've seen how effective budget play will look like.
Yes.
Jadi karena ini masih turn kedua, jadi Rakuya-san walaupun masih mempunyai 2 kartu, dia nggak bisa, soalnya nggak boleh melakukan pinjaman di sini. Hai.
バジェット攻撃はこうやって使うんですね。確かに3ターン目までは借金できないから、そこでバジェットをドーンって減らして、相手が召喚できないようにしてしまうと。
早めに使うんですね。
How budget decreasing strategy, exercise on its maximum effect before, because until turn 3, you cannot borrow money, you cannot loan, so you cannot summon any job lord if you don't have budget. So this is how budget strategy really works. Great. So let's take a look at the interview for 2 people after the round.
ネオネオさん強かったですね。やっぱり最初のパイロットのバリア発動までは作戦通りだったんですけども、その後の漫画家のランダム3回の攻撃の当たりどころが悪かったですね。あれをバリアで防げれば演歌歌手が生き残ってもう一矢迎えられるかと思ったんですけども、なかなか残念でしたね。残念。まあでも楽しい戦いできました。
はい、ラクヤさんとの対戦を終えてなんですが、 やっぱり一番最初のパイロットにすごくびっくりしました。バリアをいきなりこう張られて、そこにおそらく3回攻撃が吸収されてたとすると、非常に苦しい試合になってたかなと思うところでしたが、運よく敵を倒すことができたので、勝利につながれたかなと思います。最後、予選1戦ありますので、そこもしっかり頑張りたいと思います。
Thank you very much for both players for performing very great and wonderful match. So, Hiroshi-san, do you have any take from the previous match?
そうですね。なんかみんなファイナリスト爽やかですよね。謙虚で。I tried to find the right word for what I just commented, but they're humble and calm and look up to each opponent. So it's really like the sports spirit is there. But like random 3 attacks is also the thing is, but because he had 2 of these characters, that makes a difference. One amulet with the 3 random attack still have this gambling aspect. But if you have 2, it will make you enable you to have like a more of what you have just saw, even with the barrier, unless the barrier will last for like several turns. So I think that's the difference between the barrier by the cards by rare or below, or epic or legendary amulets will have a barrier for like lasting for several turns. So that's also different. Yeah.
I see. Thank you. Yeah. It seems that the contestants of championship seem like athletes. they really show respect the other side of us, even after the match. That's really wonderful. So let's take a look at the next round, which is Haseo-san versus Shinke-san. I think a lot of people, have been waiting for this match. So Hiroshi-san, do you have it? Please introduce these 2 players.
Yes, so yesterday, Haseo-san revealed his new, Haseo 2.0 versus Shinke 2.0. So they have been upgrading their decks, and Haseo-san has showed the French chef and a Chinese cuisine chef. It's brand new, so I'm sure it will also be new to Shinke-san because he doesn't know, he's not watching like what I'm doing now, but knowing everything. But on the same day, if they do it, it'll be gonna be a surprise. And I still think Haseo-san has another secret. I still, because if he like green, the nature type. If that's the case, he cannot miss Diana from Final Fantasy collaborations. Maybe I stop here for first. Yeah.
Oke, jadi kartu dari Haseo-san kita bisa lihat dari kemarin itu ada kartu baru yaitu Koki French sama Chinese, Koki Chinese. Dan karena pertarungan ini dilakukan pada hari yang sama, jadi Shinke-san tuh nggak tahu kartu barunya dari Haseo-san. Jadi mungkin kita bisa lihat bagaimana caranya Shinke-san untuk mengalahkan kartu barunya Haseo-san. Hai.
And on the other hand, so Shinke-san, his is a 2.0 deck. He's shown the Kakao Blaster Blade, the newspaper, and he has also defeated Akarui-san in speed, while Haseo-san struggled with Akarui-san. So that kind of set the scene, but ouch. What I'm seeing, I didn't put this in the deck prediction, but he also have a blockchain engineer, which is a fire type. So if it's some of a luck aspect, but if he had the blockchain engineer in and face Haseo-san, the new Haseo-san, he will be a bit calm, or he'll say, hey, lucky, I can kill this all the nature types so easily. But let's see how the king will respond to Haseo-san's like new setup.
All right. So from comment, John Dubla, the main event. And Kiloa 09 Shinke advantage, nurse, dentist, and newspaper reporter. Haseo-san, なんか持っているんか
いや、僕はね、どうもHaseoさんと一回やってるんでね、もうそのなんか疑問っていうか、この何か常に仕込んでるんじゃないかっていうのがね、いつも
You may have a secret weapon. For viewers, please leave us comments. Who do you think was the winner? Haseo-san, Shinke-san, Caesar. I think Shinke will win.
and dentist. So dentist is the fastest in all amulets, whereby for the 1 turn. So I'm trying to see when Shinkei-san will use, because if dentist comes with the astronaut, Shinkei-san will have very much advantage, because instantly he can kill out the astronauts. So then it's already 3-2. And one of the things I forgot to tell for Shinkei-san before is that I did say he loves the attack plus alpha, but it's more like other way around. He likes alpha plus attack. So let's say attack up and damage, or he uses speed up or whatever attack, and then damage, or he do defense down or attack down and then attack. So he knows that when it comes to these very difficult matches, he needs something extra for every move. だからちょっと日本語で言うと、やっぱりしげさんおそらくこだわりかなと、新聞記者が一つの例なんですけども、いつもアタックプラスアルファを好きと言ってるんですが、実は逆でアルファプラス攻撃ってことで、なんか攻撃とか防御アップ、攻撃ディフェンスダウンと攻撃って必ず一度のスキルで二度美味しいを結構こだわりが持ってらっしゃるのかなっていうところがあってですね。だから特にナースとかもHP プラス回復とかあるんですけども、回復だったら後ろでもいいですし、デバフだったら最初、バフも最初持ってきたいっていうのは結構グッドスリープセラピストも含めてあるんじゃないかなと思います。
そうです。ではそんな2人のドコロマンさんの戦いを見ていきましょう。Let's watch the actual match. Each of these players have their own charismatic popularity and fighting skill. Let's take a look at the round.
I will win for Olivia, but I have 500 challenge.
これ毎回言うんですよ。
いよいよと、予選のチャンピオンシップのリーグで、最終戦といいますか、神経参戦ですね。正直今回の戦いは負けると思ってます、正直言って。で、今回の戦いの狙いとしましては、神経さんの実況、スキャンが目的です。
怖いわ。
できるだけこの予選でデータを取っていて、でその決勝戦で再び対峙すると思いますので、その時に備えてデータ収集して研究するということがもうこの予選の目標になっています。頑張って盗みます。
Just bet me without any word.
ワールドチャンピオンシップ、予選リーグの2戦目、次は長谷尾さんとのバトルです。おそらくですね、今までのデッキからさらにこのチャンピオンシップまでの間にですね、強化をしてるんじゃないかと読んでいますので、かなり、強敵になるかと思いますが、こちらがもう取れる、最善の手でですね戦って、なんとか勝ちたいなと思っております。
Let's take a look at the first screen.
Rank is 12 and 11.
これはそう、長谷尾さん、カカオ、ファーマー、アストロナウト、and カンフージンマスター。
Oh, so as I predicted. So, okay. So that's maybe, that's how he said if he's going to lose purposely, but so dentist comes with astronaut. So obviously, so Haseo-san, Kakao, astronaut, and Kung Fu is obviously the two, Kakao and the astronauts are one of the fastest in terms of speed. But with only for 1 turn, dentist has a advantage because it's popping up because of the passive, which will be activated 100%. So this case, dentist is epic card, but for only 1 turn, attack and speed will be rose for this turn. So she theoretically at this point she's the fastest. So no doubt he will Shinkei-san's dentist, the yellow one, will go for Haseo-san's middle astronaut poison and eliminate in 1 shot.
And that's the outcome.
Afterwards, so two of those Kakaos, obviously they are fully boosted. So I think as Ajifrai-san mentioned in yesterday's comment, that there is this randomness which comes first. So whoever brings that luck will also take advantage. But in between, the newspaper reporter is also the fastest. That I'm hoping from Haseo-san, he wants to make sure he will take on the news reporter from the Kung Fu Master, or Kung Fu Master also have a budget. So let's see which he will take for this round.
The perfect prediction. Like commentary in like chess or shogi is very profound, insightful analysis. So let's take a look at what will happen afterwards. So let's continue. Pinpoint Masri.
よしよし。
あ、やられた。
うん
よし、でもいいですね。
Yeah, as predicted.
相手
うわ、強い。
熱。
Yeah, as predicted, right? I think exactly as Hiroshi-san predicted.
Attack up, yes, attack up and damage. So this is why Shinke-san loves newspaper reporter.
Yeah, yeah. AI is you are like a article.
完全なる予想が気持ちいいですね。
こんな細かく予想されたらもう怖いですね。
Oh, yeah, Kirua-san also, thank you. Yeah, awesome analysis. Yes, I'm trying my best. Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Continue. お、関口あゆみ。
これは、no, this is the purpose deck. So,
ボイスアニメーターでしたっけ
Aimi Sekiguchi from the left is Aimi Sekiguchi, the VR artist, water type. Middle is animator, poison type. And then it's the blue is the rice farmer. So you see, yeah, if people who really saw the yesterday's match, when Aseo-san is trying to win, he uses French chef and Chinese chef who has relatively who will compete. The speed is relatively compete with the Kakao and the newspaper reporter. But for this is like the second tier team for him because he's not showing the cards. Wow, Haseo-san is like very much entertaining us the way he structures the decks too. いや、Haseo-sanのこのデッキの作り方がもうこうエンタメ的には最高ですよね。もうバトルごとに大きく変えて、こうね、前回の中国シェフとかフレンチシェフってこう出して勝ちに行くときは出してましたけど、今回あえて出さないっていう宣言通り、これはいわゆる私で派生を 1.0 というか、1個前のデッキで勝負してきてるっていうのがすごく見えます。
はい、so let's see what will happen afterwards. So let's continue.
Advantage, yes.
よし、あと1体。
あとはこれグループ攻撃だから、まあそうですね。So, okay, just also for some, always the summary, but Shinke-san used the 3 skills in the first turn. So here, he can only use 2 skills due to the budget. Yeah. So this time he have chosen, because the dentist's buff, the speed and attack up is already expired. So this is now just become no more epic card. So obviously, just to make sure, he used Kakao and newspapers attacks. To again also use advantage the Kakao Shinke-san's Kakao farmer have advantage to water type Aimi Sekiguchi VR artist of Haseo-san because nature is stronger than water, so that was easy one. And then again due to a newspaper reporter, her attack up buff exists for I think it was 3 turns, so she's still able to utilize skill with a part boosted attack, and which will allow her to also eliminate I forgot that one, which one was it, whatever. And the latest but not least, the dentist will just attack because that's all she can do.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue. What happened? What will be summoned?
まああとは攻撃です。just attacks.
お、耐えましたね。
Interesting.
Survived. Yeah, it has managed to survive.
Yes, so now the next turn, the 2 players can take out loans, but due to Haseo-san only having 1 amulet, the loans that he can take out is very much less than what Shinke-san will take up. Okay. So obviously, no-brainer. It will just end in the next round. I'm hoping that let's see if Haseo-san has collected enough data for his analysis.
Yeah. So let's continue.
お、4体いった。
You may want to check with the budget. You see, Shinkei-san have 6 turns left, so he have over 2,000. Whereby when it comes to the Haseo-san, he only have 1, so he could only take like 200. Obviously there's a game system. Then when you want to go for the 4th round to take out on, you want to make sure. You can't make sure, but how many amulets you have will also affect the volume of budget you can take.
I see. So was this enough for Haseo-san to scan Shinkei-san's deck?
Let's see his comment.
Let's see the interview. じゃあインタビュー見ていきましょう。
今、新規参戦終わりました。やっぱ強いです、本当強い。なんか思わず2ターンで殲滅かと思ったんですけど、なんとか4ターンまで粘り強かったと思います。正直良かったのは、これで新規さんのデッキ見えたので、改めてこれから、研究したいと思っています。正直、今予選の時のデッキと全く違うデッキなので、もし新規さんがデッキがあまり変わらないデッキだとしたら、ワンチャンあるかもという感じなんで、これから本戦なんで、明日楽しみです。
対戦終わりました。なんとか勝つことができました。レジェンダリーの多いデッキで、戦力差もそんなにないのでですね、こちらが先手を取れるような、スピード重視のキャラクターを先に出したのが功を奏したかなと思います。長谷川さんありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, both players, for showing great performance. Yeah, I think Shinkei-san always takes the first move as advantage and aggressively defeat the other opponent's cards. So, Hiro-san, do you have any comment to take?
So Haseo-san mentioned that I will challenge him with the next the different card, right? So I'm just curious because if Haseo-san is to compete again to Shinkei-san, he need to first win against whoever will be the from the is it the group blue or red, the other team, other side. And we have not seen who it is yet, but still they're also the strong ones. So I'm also seeing if he can reach final again to play against. Of course, Shinkei-san also have to play against another guy to make that happen.
Thanks.
Ya, jadi walaupun Haseo-san kalah, dia bisa manage untuk melihat kartu-kartu apa yang dipakai untuk Shinkei-san. Nah, jadi dia mungkin bisa siap-siap untuk pertarungan kalau bisa lanjut ke yang final. Dia bisa memikirkan strateginya untuk mengalahkan Shinkei-san. Hai.
So, who is your favorite job lord, Olivia-san?
My favorite job lord? Well, while watching the match, I feel like Cacao Farmer is really used by a lot of people, and I have that amulet, so maybe I will raise them up from now on.
That's smart.
Very strong.
So, Mitsushi-san, if you have time, since Akarui-san, he's also seems to be here in the comment.
Oh yeah.
He also fought for both of them, so I want to see how he have thought about the strategy, because Akarui-san, the way Haseo-san played against him, different deck with what he see now.
確かに明るいさん、もしよかったら今の長谷尾さんの戦い方はどう思ったかとかコメントしてたけれど、多分明るいさんと戦った時と全く違う戦い方を今神経さんでしていたと思うんで、なんかその辺コメントあればぜひ明るいさん書いていただけるとありがたいです。今ね見てくださってますね。作詞容赦ないって書いてますね。決勝に備えて伏せてる。そうなんですよね。I think 長谷尾さん is deliberately, intentionally using different strategy in this match, and he's, I think, concealing his last secret weapon. That is everyone's prediction right now. I still got his target for this match. Yeah. Thanks.
で、さすがの神経さん。Wow, that's the king's play ってありますね。Wow. Okay, so are we going to, while we wait, are we going to the next match, or how do we do this?
アジフライさん vs 金森。
Oh.
Then, please give introduction for these two players, Hiro-san.
Okay, sure. So Azifrai-san, I predict he also will be the same. his deck will be same, but as he mentioned in the last PvP PlayMining TV number 82, I also introduced him that he's a simulation and analytical demon with a simulation skill set. So he says that for every opponent, he will predict like 6 to 7 patterns of which will come first. And then he also have this post-it to also calculate the budget. So again, he will do it again. And for Kanemori-san, I said try to stay calm because I looked back at yesterday's the first half of the final, but the first turn it was odd to me that she could only do the normal attack. That will only happen when you run out of time. So you see the players, you have about 20 seconds you have to make decisions. But it was her first game, first turn. It might be that it kind of made her nervous, and so then ran out of time. Because I also heard her say, and then the comment afterwards says that I couldn't play well in the first turn. I was just stop it here for now. Yep.
Ya, jadi pertarungan ke-10 ada dari Aji Hurai-san dan Kanemori-san. Dari kemarin kita bisa lihat kartunya Aji Hurai-san cepat banget semuanya, speednya bagus. Jadi mungkin dia sudah mempersiapkan seperti yang kita lihat menggunakan banyak post-it untuk memikirkan strategi apa yang bakal dilakukan oleh oponennya. Dan Kanemori-san untuk kemarin mungkin dia terlihat seperti grogi sedikit ya karena cuma ada 20 detik. Jadi semoga dia bisa memilih pilihan yang bagus untuk pertarungannya. Hai.
Okay, so comments here say that Ajifurai-san is my teacher in the puzzle. So puzzle friends also admire Ajifurai-san as a teacher.
Yeah, our professor.
Yeah, Professor Ajifurai also very popular in puzzle, but also in the finalist. He's also one of the favorite amongst the viewers, I guess. Yep.
これ指定対決なんですね。Ajifurai-san is the teacher for.
Oh, really? For Kanemori-san?
Kanemori-san is learning job tribes from Ajifurai-san. I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, she's saying that Ajifurai-san is her teacher. Yeah, なんで Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Anakin Skywalker from Kobe. クワイガンジンってどこにいるんでしたっけ？そうなってくると。I love
クワイはさらに先生です。
さらに先生。そのさらに先生。
神経さんかもしれない。
神経さん、クワイガンジン。はい。テール・ケンディ、はい。ジェダイの戦いですね。そうなんですよ。Jedi's Masters versus Student って感じですね。So let's take a look at the match. じゃあ見ていきましょう。
Dream big aim for the championship. はい、これからですね、金森さんとの第3戦に挑みます。金森さんのデッキですね、エピックが多くてですね、その中に1体ブラスターブレードが、いますという感じです。こちらに関してはですね、臨床とかですね、そのスピードが速いのを入れてたんですけども、エピックよりはレジェンダリーの方がやっぱ速いので、火力重視ですね、看護師をちょっと序盤に入れたいと思います。ブラスターブレードもですね、相手いるんですけど、それ対策で、ちょっと入れたいと思います。大さんよろしくお願いします。
Sleep well, eat well, and I win!
アジフライ参戦でございます。もう強いから、はい。当たって砕けたいと思ってます。よく寝ました、昨晩は。
I forgot to mention during the prediction, but so many people have for the top rankers, they all like to put the Sando and the nature types. So very few people amongst also prepare the earth type. So Ajifurai-san is one of the few. I mean, obviously, all the you name it, the people, the Shinke-san also has the nurse and the others, but not many people will prepare for this deck. So Ajifurai-san, I think he wanted to make sure when Blaster Blade comes, I wonder where he take that information, but he knows that Blaster Blade is there. So to countermeasure, he brought the nerf because that's the The earth type speed is a bit slower, but attack is very strong. So that's how it goes. Kanemori-san, on the other hand, the host, the nightclub host, one chance if she can keep them a budget attack could be possible. Also, although no advantage on the types, only types that she may have is the maid cafe stuff on the right, the earth type. If she also have the, I think the random 3 to let's see if she can give a strike to the card designer or Ajifrai-san's card designer in the middle, who will be which the Kanemori-san has advantage on. Appraisal, a realistic appraisal also is a good choice. Only that it's only 1 star, so let's see she can survive, but then 1 chance to hit Kakao because of the advantage of the types.
All right, so let's see how things will turn out. Let's continue.
Okay, interestingly, Kakao just did a normal attack.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to make sure Blaster Blade is not on the table.
Yeah.
Once he comes, he wanted to keep maintain the budget. So if always the one who have advantage on the speed and turns, when you use up 3 skills, when you have a stronger guys, or you may overkill the opponent, or you may not, you may have a disadvantage in the second turn. So he purposely left Kakao with the attack, the normal attack.
Kita bisa lihat Ajifrai-san sengaja menggunakan attack yang normal untuk Kakao Farmer biar bersiap untuk menyimpan budgetnya buat ngalahin Laser Blader untuk nanti.
これは冷静ですよね。ブラスターブレード来なかったんで、あえてカカオはちょっとお休みして、やっぱり初期3ターン、3攻撃しちゃうと、スキルが2ターン目に2つしか使えないんで、ブラスターブレード来た時にこの看護師含めてちゃんとやりきれない可能性が、ちょっとでもあったら、冷静でしたね。このパターン来たから一回ちょっと、普通順番もいくと、スキルを押したくなっちゃう気持ちがあるんですけども、もうこれ攻撃でという多分頭の切り替えがスッとされたのかなと思います。
まあ、明るい人も言ってますけど、無駄なく分析の鬼やって言ってますね。
いや、もう本当その通りですね。はい。
Great analysis, prompt decision at the moment. So let's continue what will happen afterwards.
お、来た。
Pro Shogi player Blaster Blade and Crab Fisherman.
はい。So you see, do you recognize that Ajifrai-san has all advantage to every card by Kanemori-san?
Yes.
So from Ajifrai-san, I'm going to explain from Ajifrai-san to Kanemori-san, right? So the Nerf on the left side, the brown one, have advantage to Blaster Blade. Card designer in the middle in yellow have advantage to the Shogi player. And then now Kakao have advantage to the Crab Fisherman.
Yes. You see disparity. 瞬時の判断能力すごい、もうその通りなんです。肉系ホストがやられた I know Kanemori-san didn't like the host boy. じゃあ、let's see what will happen afterwards.
OK、よし。勝ちました。
As expected, as Hiro-san expected, all 3 advantages are attacked from Ajifrai-san. Great. Let's take a look at the interview. じゃあインタビュー見ていきましょう。
ありがとうございました。
試合終了後の三寿さんのコメントをですね、受け止めたいと思います。
はい、今、金森さんとのですね、試合が終わって、無事勝つことができました。最初にですね、予想してた、この3体で来ると思ってたんですけど、まさかのこの逆でしたね。逆で、来たんですけども、とりあえず、相性的にはこちらですね、まあ、悪くはなかったですね。カカオが、まあ、ちょっと不動産鑑定士と相性悪いんですけど、一体一体ですね、丁寧に、まあ、やっていって、無事勝つことができたかなと思います。で、おそらくですね、今回3人、勝つことができたので、明日ですね、進めると思いますので、頑張りたいと思います。
明るいさん、詰将棋のようで美しいって書いてありますけど、まさにその通りで、一番無駄がない、確実にその時正解である手を絶対選ぶっていう瞬時の判断がすごかったですね。Most accurate moves, no, very efficient and accurate, no wasting anything. That was really smart and wise decision from Aji Fry さん all the time.
そうですね。そうすると、アジフライさんとが1位通過ですかね。そうすると、ちょっと振っといて、明るいさんのコメントちょっとまだ拾い上げてなかったんですけど、まあ、本命隠す戦い方が私と似てるので、長谷川さんのリベンジマッチ見てみたい。このためには、アジフライさんを倒さないとできないということになるんですね。あれ、合ってます多分合ってますかね。はい。はい。
じゃあ、ちょっと見ていきましょうかね。次の。
明るいさん、コメントありがとうございます。
そして、The 11th match, Malcolm vs. 神経さん。面白いです。
もうこれは、もう、somewhat we know. So I'm very much focusing on what Mao君 will provide as a comment. 負けないMao君が見てshow his spirit of not, I'm not going to lose the spirit in his comment before the match. And I'm sure as the sincerest sportsman, Shinkei-san will just defeat もう手を抜かずに行くと思いますけど、がっつり行くと思うので、Let's see the big wave. いや、もう、そんな感じですね。はい。
何かが起こるのか Let's see what will happen. Everything is unpredictable.
この NFT かわいい。
Saya mungkin lemah, tapi saya tidak akan kalah. Minna sugoi na. Final wa ore wa kini naru dake nan desu yo. Ore dame mista. Next time ore wa sugoi deck ni naritaiんだ. Jangan.
Just bet me without any words.
最高ですね。
チャンピオンシップ、予選リーグ3戦目、次は真央君とのバトルです。デッキの戦力的には、かなり分があるのかなと思いますが、真央君の底力に圧倒されないように、頑張って勝ちたいと思います。
すごいな、フルカップ。Okay, number 11th match.
Okay.
来ました ?OK。
Crop Fisherman Real Estate Appraiser ですね。神経さん、ユージュアルですね。はい。
神経さんはユージュアルですね。で、まあ、相性も、まあ、比較的、まあ、カカオhave advantage also disadvantage. So, Crab Fisherman, Cacao farmer of 神経さん is stronger to crab fisherman, but on the other hand, real estate appraiser is stronger to a cacao farmer. So, but he's, as Olivia-san mentioned, which she's becoming a fan of a cacao farmer. So that's very fast. So I think he will first finish up the crab fisherman, and then the dentist will just, as a pro shogi, eliminate, and then in between. Newspaper reporter will just take the balance, which are the real estate appraisal. Yep.
Very accurate prediction. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I think all the perfect attack as expected. でももう予想通り完璧に相性がいいところになった。
で、あとカカオがランダム3アタック残してるんで、次2つ攻撃で、2人攻撃でもまあ、十分調整が効くのかなっていう感じですかね。
はい。じゃあ見ていきましょう。Let's take a look at what will happen afterward. じゃあ見ていきましょう。頑張れマウント。
相性抜群。よし、倒しました。
もう強すぎる。
perfect execution ね。
Perfect execution. Yeah, in the stage of turn to Kakao Farmer still had random attacks, so it was very comfortable for Shinkai-san to implement the skill from
One thing to mention is that the newspaper reporter was a normal attack.
Oh yeah.
But because it's not only that she had advantage to the flower designer on the types, but also the first move, she also attack up on the first time. So that will allow, with the combination of the advantage on the types and attack up, will make Shinkai-san already know in his mind. He played many times. He knows that is enough to take on the flower designer. So then after all, remain with two skills, Kakao randoms, and also Dentist can also do all damage skills. So damage to all skills. So not much to もう解説するほどこれにはないんですけど not much to explain. So let's see the comments. Yeah, thank you.
コメントインタビュー見ていきましょう。
すごいな、金系。The King of Job Tribe。これは負けたんですよ。金系はすごい力持ってるんです。
対戦終わりました。真央くん、なんとか、勝つことができました。これで、3連勝で、決勝進出決定ということで、決勝も頑張りたいと思います。真央くん、ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. I think
very much.
Even though Mao-kun lost, I think you have a lot of fan followers.
Yes. かっこよかった。You're so cool, 本当に。
PlayMining TV. Yeah, everybody loves it.
じゃあな。
負けましたけどね、多分ファンめっちゃ
いやすごい。もうこれは対戦するのもね、you know how great these people are, so you have to fight. So before the second match, he mentioned, "Hey, why am I here?" But he fought through all the 3 matches. That's very something great. お疲れ様です。
Walaupun mungkin kalah di pertarungan di sini itu, tapi kita harus tahu kalau oponennya itu emang benar-benar orang yang kuat banget. Jadi fact-nya dia di sini dan bisa bertarung dengan mereka itu aja udah hebat banget, sesuatu yang hebat banget. Okay.
Thank you both Mao-kun and Shinkai-san for showing very great match. Then finally, let's take a look at the final match, 12th match of preliminary round. ちょっと待ってくださいね。動画がちょっとね画面共有をねしようと頑張ってるんですよね。
Last match. 早い。
あれですよね。画面共有できた。OK。
Neonu-san versus Kanemori-san is the 12th match. So, Hiro-san, can you give us an introduction?
Yep. So this is going to be the last match for the group stage. So at least we've seen the 2 matches for the 2 finalists here. Let's see when Blaster Blades will come in from Kanemori-san. That's like the one of the hope. And with this, you see the power difference is I must say it's obvious. So, but luckily Kanemori-san has the budget skills, nightclub host, and pro shogis. If they can survive, that will be the way to go through. But other way around. So Neonu-san also have his pattern. So eliminate plus the budget killing from the popstar. That's quite severe. So probably another knockout, or let's see, by the budget.
Okay. Di match terakhir kita bisa saksikan kapan Kanemori-san akan menggunakan Blaster Blade-nya, dan juga kita bisa lihat banyak kartu dari Kanemori-san yang mempunyai penambahan budget, tapi Neonu-san juga mempunyai pengurangan budget dari Popstar.
Okay, so let's take a look at the match. じゃあ試合見ていきましょう。はい。
I'm gonna win with the cat pants. 金森さんとの対戦前です。金森さんとは実はほとんど対戦したことがなくってですね、判断の傾向だとか癖っていうのがちょっと情報として不足している状況で今試合に臨もうとしています。で、私としてもやっぱり予選トーナメント というところで、決勝に進む上での重要な一戦となるので、そういった不安要素が出てきたときにきちんと論理的にロジカルにきちんと判断できれば問題なく戦えると思っていますので、いつも通りベストを尽くしたいと思います。頑張ります。
Sleep well, eat well, and I win!
金森です。今からはですね、ネオネオ参戦でございます。もう物量がやっぱりすごく強いので、もう、三段攻撃が偏ることをただ祈りまして、バジェット破壊の作戦を取ろうと思ってます。終わったら温泉に入りたいと思います。
いいな。
いいですね。
ワンチャンのバジェット変えること。
How do you analyze these?
So as I explained, and as Kanemori-san gave out the comment, so she's bringing a 2 budget type and a Blaster Blade. So at least one of the best she can do. On the other hand, Neoni-san as usual, right? Speed and but I also introduced his characteristic and how he come up to be a champion. But he's doing all the analysis, the experiment of design and everything. And he said he's a bit nervous because he's not being able to fight against her before these matches. A lack of data. So let's Neoni-san maybe like kind of nervous about okay how she's gonna act, and with this deck he will predict it's a budget play. So Popstar's budget versus the if the I mean this can still survive, it's a Popstar's budget play versus the Pro Shogi and the Nightclub Poster budgets. Yeah. 相性はイーブンだけど、スピード、the types fairly okay, but the random 3 attacks by Neoni-san will be very strong.
Yeah, that's true. So let's take a look at what will happen afterwards. じゃあ見ていきましょう。Let's continue.
いつものこの強い
残った。これはね、面白い。
ホスト、マネッシュ、サバイブ。ね、ホストは厳しい水商売の歌舞伎町の世界を生き残り、ダンツーへ突入しております。
ちょっと面白いね。but yeah, as somewhat predicted or somewhat guessed, right? So surviving budget play versus budget. So, wow, lucky. I mean, great. Let's see.
ブラスターブレードがね、言ってしまったのがちょっと悲しいですけど。
ただ、ブラスターブレードじゃなかったら、ランダム2つ耐えきれなかったという。だから、あれがこっちに寄ってきたら、もうバジェットの一種抜けることもできなかった。So, if it was not for Blaster Blade, the other attack, random 3, one of the random will come to Nightclub Force. So then, no brainer, but now she's able to reduce budget 150. So, that's a big shot.
これはもうあれですよ、宇宙飛行士と漫画家とアイドルが手を組んでホストに襲いかかってるっていう意味のわからない絵が繰り広げております。さあ、どうなるんでしょうか。見ていきましょう。Let's take a look at the rest of the rounds. Let's go.動産鑑定士。
So what she left probably was a choice of what the real estate appraiser or the maid or the club fisherman. So she was one chance. Real estate appraisal have advantage to the mangaka in types, and all the others are neutral. So she's trying to at least survive a bit more with the realistic appraiser. But still too strong. Let's see.
Let's see. Let's go. Let's continue.
これ以上アミュレットを召喚できません。
アミュレット召喚でき
ない。Another knockout.
ノックアウトですね。じゃ
ありがとうございます。無事勝てました。
じゃあちょっとインタビューまで見ていきましょう。
はい、そんな感じでございました。
はい、金森さんとの対戦を終えてですが、ちょっと予想外だったのがブラスターブレードです。あれは結構強いので、一瞬迷いましたね、判断が。 まあ、動かれる前に攻撃できたことが、勝利につながったかなと思ってます。無事勝ててよかったです。ありがとうございました。
Okay, thank you.
いや、これね、深読みしちゃうんですよね。ブラスターもこう1枚 NFT でも3 stars and キラキラ。NFT プラス5でも同じ仕様なんで。これ、NFT プラス5だったら、he may go first. If it's only NFT1, I can go faster. But because he never played against Kanemori-san, and Blaster Bread only come out in, was it July? It's somewhat after the July. Vanguard Cup was only at July, middle of July. So for Neoni-san, because he was absent for Vanguard Cup and or just played little, so I mean, it struck him as a surprise.
Yeah, true. And I love Kanemori-san's comment. That was how it was.
It was.
And the thing is, Kanemori-san is going to hot spring anyway, so she'll have a fun.
Yeah.
金森さんはもう温泉に行くわけですかね、これは。温泉に行く前の人の行動とは思えない。でもやってから行くっていうのはすごいですね。なので、even though Kanemori-san lost, I think both players did a great job and very entertaining round. Thank you very much for great performance and achievement.
And so I think one of my requests to two of you, Mitsushi-san and Olivia-san, is that remember in the PlayMining, when she took an interview, she said that she didn't expect to come to the championship. But and even before that, she was not a gaming person. But because she was interested in esports, that's why she started to play. Luckily, she chose Joe Tribes. Now with her logical sense and the effective investment in NFTs, she was here in the championship.
Good.
Amongst the others.
Yeah, that's very
including me. And so please ask her how was her first esports, and it's a final. She was a finalist. Please ask her how was it like to be a finalist in esports.
Oh yeah, we will definitely interview her. 金森さんね、もともとそんなにゲーマーではなかったんですけど、e スポーツに興味があるから始めたということで、初めての e スポーツの多分大会だと思ったんですが、これでファイナリストが残ったんでね、ちょっとどういう気持ちなのか聞いてみたいと思います。We will definitely interview 金森さん about how she felt about her situation at that time. そしてということで、now that we finished all the rounds, right? We have finished all the 12 rounds. So we will take a look at the final result of a preliminary league.
大丈夫、これ予選だよね。予選だよね。決勝じゃないよね。予選だよね。
トーナメントに誰が進むのかということを見ていきたい。いきますよ。Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes. Okay, I'm ready.
ということで、
from
Red Group, the first was, second was Haseo-san, right? These two people will proceed to the final tournament. And from Blue Group, first was Ajifurai-san, and the second was Neonyu-san. So these will proceed to the final. But, congratulations for the rest of the from Red Group. Akaruri-san was the third, Maokun was fourth, and in the Blue Group, Rakuya-san was third, and Kanemori-san was fourth. So the final tournament will be like this, right?
Okay.
So Shinke-san versus Neonyu-san. First place from red and second place from blue. So Shinke-san and Neonyu-san will have the first match in the final tournament. And Haseo-san, the second place from red group versus Ajifurai-san, the first place from blue group will happen, right?
Okay.
So this is... So Hiro-san, can you give your prediction? What will happen?
So one more like the history information, right? So in the PvP number 4, the ranking, Neonyu-san was first, second Shinke-san, third Ajifurai-san. I think, I'm sorry Shinke-san if I may take it wrong, but there was this rock, paper, scissors situation amongst the three. じゃんけん、PVP4 回目の時の戦いって、この神経さん、ネオニューさん、アジフライさんで上から3つを独占してたんですけど、じゃんけんの関係だったんですよね。だから、ここで言うと、神経さんは、ごめん、これ忘れちゃったな。ネオニューさんが、 でアジフライさんがネオ乳酸に強くて、神経さんがアジフライさんに強くて、で、そのなんとかってくるくるしたものがあって、この関係は、すみません、そこ肝心なとこちょっとエクセル見ないと忘れちゃったな。関係があるんですけど、そこのでいくと、if based on the PVP number 4, the rock, paper, scissors relationship, wait, I'm trying to find my data.
これ、実はですね、相手がわからない状態で戦うんですよ。So all these players don't know
okay. So they don't know who to play against.
They don't know who they'll be playing against. So it's hard for them to make a preparation and strategies.
Oke, jadi untuk terakhir final itu mereka semua nggak tahu siapa yang bakal jadi lawannya. Hai.
Okay, my data here is at that time. So you can also check the PlayMining TV number 67 in the interview. They mentioned, so there was Neonu-san and Ajifura-san interview where they said they were in a rock paper situation. So at that time, Neonu-san had an advantage over Shinkei-san, where Shinkei-san had advantage on Ajifura-san, and Ajifura-san had advantage on Neonu-san. So that's how the rock paper scissors worked.
All right.
So I'm curious if, so now it was before, it's a Shinkei-san like 1.5. Now he's Shinkei-san 2.0. So at that time, rock, paper, scissors, Neonu-san had advantage. But now with a new deck, and Neonu-san was very surprised about the Blaster Blade. Shinkei-san has it. So I want to see how the rock, paper, scissors relationship will change. And for the data simulation, analytical demon Ajifrai-san, Haseo-san is also unpredictable. If that, as Mitsushi-san just explained, that if he doesn't know that the Haseo-san's hiding this French chef, Chuka, the Chinese chef, he may just say, hey, I don't know this. And do I know their skills? Because French chef and Chinese chef is not really popular. You only typically face against them while you're playing the free quest every day, one of your matches.
I see.
So let's see.
Moreover, on top of this final tournament, we actually had the third tournament. 実は5位、8位のトーナメントも行って、これはね、試合の放送はないんですけど、最終結果は明日のプレイマイニング TV でお楽しみください。で、これも相手がわからない状態で戦いました。Although we don't really broadcast each of these match, the result will be announced in the PlayMining TV tomorrow. And in this tournament, all the players don't know who they'll be playing against.
Dan juga selain dari juara 1 sampai ke 4 itu, kita ternyata ada pertarungan antara juara 5 sampai 8. Ya mungkin kita tidak akan melakukan siaran untuk itu, tapi untuk hasilnya kita bakal beritahu untuk di PlayMining TV besok.
And I think Mitsushi-san, Olivia-san, the comments are full of predictions.
Yeah,
there are a lot of predictions.
Things that Shinji-san and Ajifurai-san.
Olivia's comments, who will be the champion? Olivia's comments, who do you think will be the champion? Each Ajifurai-san, Ajifurai-san, Shinji-san. Haseo-san, a lot of people are making a prediction for different people, like Shinkei-san and Ajifrai-san. It seems that Shinkei-san and Ajifrai-san are quite popular, and some people are supporting Neonu-san. Okay, yeah. So I don't know anything about this.
Oh, I think from now on, they have fully boosted legendary NFTs, right? So it all comes to, and the speed is with the randomness. There is no absolute, like resident physician maybe on top for Ajifrai-san, for all the others, more or less the same speed. So randomness of who comes first will also be a key. And when you have a chance to hit go for the activate the skill over against the opponent, your this one decision. Who did you pick? Is it a random 3 attack, or you go for advantage? This one of big immense damage to one amulet you have advantage on will also be a very crucial decision making. So again, for those players as well as me, knows that 20 seconds, making decision in 20 seconds is quite severe. So that's also one of the excitement we can also observe tomorrow.
Untuk besok kita juga bisa observasi bagaimana caranya mereka memilih untuk first attack-nya karena secara keseluruhan semua amuletnya itu mungkin semua udah levelnya tertinggi dan speed-nya juga kurang lebih sama. Jadi first step-nya itu bakal menjadi kunci untuk menang. Hai.
Alright, thanks. So everybody please watch the final tournament tomorrow. And before moving on to the end, we have some announcements. As we announced yesterday, we will have PvP Arena ranking battle for Yoshitaka Amano Cup. You know, we are collaborating with this very famous artist representing Japan, Yoshitaka Amano. So let's take a look at the video. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you know the NFT collaborating with Yoshitaka Amano is very popular in our NFT marketplace. A lot of people have already got this NFT, and this PvP battle will be for commemorating the release of NFT drawn by Yoshitaka Amano. So join the PvP and get benefits. So
when is it?
Yeah.
When is the Yoshitaka Amano Cup?
This is the end of this month.
8 and 20.
So that you mean this weekend?
This weekend.
Yeah.
Wow. So
yeah, and you're joining, right, Hiro-san?
Yes, I'm almost prepared for that. Yes, wow. I'm still doing all the recruitment and everything, but I hope I'll be ready for that. Yeah.
Wow. Good luck for the best.
All the hot great matches. I want to fight soon.
Yes, before we fight. Then finally for tomorrow, we will take a look at the final tournament and we can witness the world champion will be born. So please make a prediction. Please join us tomorrow. This is going to be the last tournament. So thanks everybody. Thanks Hiro-san. Thanks Olivia for joining PlayMining TV, and see you all tomorrow. Please join us for sure. Please join us. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.